Welcome back to Hatha. This is the last practice before the eclipse. So I thought we would do a little bit of soul shining. Here on our local radio station, I heard this morning Mehtab Benton, who is our local guru of all things Vedic astrology. He's the grandfather of that here. And so it was really fun to hear him on our local NPR station talking about the spiritual significance of the eclipse. And when your worlds collide, it's so fun. So anyway, he was talking about, and I'll take it from him because I consider him a pretty big authority on this, that what we can think about during a solar eclipse, is that the sun in the chart represents your soul. And so as the shadow or the moon comes across the sun, so occluding it, you might consider what is, you're going through a dark passage, a dark time to move through. I think I kind of mentioned this in my blog this week about what is eclipsing your self-esteem. Self-esteem is a Chakra 3 quality, or that's where that resides, which is the solar plexus. Solar, sun, soul, right? We see how the languaging understands this. People understand that here resides our inner bright sun representing the soul. So our question today, as we move into this time of eclipse, and it's not just those couple of moments, and it's not even if you see it, meaning the energy to the eclipse is something that we're all tuning into. If you subscribe, right, to energy, which we kind of do because we are working with our energetic bodies. We know that we're working with our subtle body. All the nadis and the chakras are part of the subtle body. You can't poke them, but they're there. They are a vibration of our life force. And so as this shadow comes across our planetary sun or our celestial sun, we might consider, what is our soul's path? What darkness might we go through? You could also think of it as a portal, which is kind of my preference, right? What do you have before that is going to be released, kind of let go of through this dark portal till you come to the other side? There's so much good stuff in this that I don't want to impose too much of an intention. I'm hoping that just my mentioning that this is a time to consider your soul, a time to consider the trajectory of your life force and where there might be darkness, and how might you understand that there is brightness on the other side. So take from this, please, what you will, what sings to you and your intention, your understanding of how life works. And in our practice, we're going to shine up the third chakra. We're going to shine up our lustrous gems. So there will be a lot of focus here on the third chakra so that you have a place to tune in. Mehtab recommends drinking lots of water during the eclipse. I mean, yes, all the time. And also, rather than checking out or going to big festivities and parties, consider meditating. That's what the doctor prescribes. So maybe we can do a little bit of that today, just tuning in and meditating on what are we moving through, and what do we want to leave behind after this portal? What's shiny in your solar plexus? All right, deepen your breath, rub your palms, create a little heat. And then place hands there on solar plexus. Close your eyes or lower your gaze. Imagine yourself simply connecting with, tuning into your soul, your fraction, your spark of the divine. Your spark, yourself, the microcosm, the macrocosm of the galaxy. A shadow coming across the sun as shadows come across in our own lives. So check in with your soul. Are you giving your spirit the attention it needs on a daily basis? Does it feel like to sit with the internal peace of the eternal? Over the course of the next few breaths, slow down even more. Let's chant the sound of Om 3 times to open the practice. The first Om, connecting to the celestial sun. The second Om, connecting to the life force of all those in your life, whether that's here in the Zoom room, those in your house, those at work, your people, their souls. And the third Om, to deeply connect to your own spirit, that your vibration is vibrant. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale all the way. Breathe into Om. Surrender your head to your soul. On your hands, or just one hand, gently rub the solar plexus like you're polishing your inner gem. It's a nice clockwise circle here. And then do little taps across the diaphragm. So along underneath the ribs, across the bottom of the sternum, this whole area where the dome of your diaphragm lifts and lowers, which helps you breathe, makes you breathe. We hold things in the diaphragm, tensions, fears. So when you find a tender spot, pause and be kind. See if you can come around the back a little bit, just little taps. Right? Our breath is life. So we want the diaphragm to have prana, ability to go deeply. Good, then release and notice how it feels just to have that area of your body kind of sparkling a little bit. And then come onto your back and we'll begin in banana pose. So we're going to open up the sides of the waist, sides of the body. So from legs extended, take your arms overhead and wide, nice and soft. And then walk your legs over to the right corner of your mat. Cross the left ankle on top. Then shift your upper body towards the right. So you're coming into the shape of a banana. And you can turn your face to the right as well. Notice where you feel a sense of stretch or resistance along the left side. Place your attention there and see if you can let go, relax that spot. You might go from the ribs kind of lifted in tension to slowly lowering them down. Breath entering the side body, bringing space for light, for prana. You might feel this more in the low back. That's fine as well. Just let your bones be heavy. Notice if any of the tension has risen into your jaw, and let that go. And walk your body through the center. Pause. The other side was contracted, so now that's more open as you shift to the other side. So walk your feet to the left corner of your mat, right comes on top. Upper body shifts left. So you're forming a crescent with your body. Right, the moment where the eclipse is total will be different in different areas here on Earth. But as the shadow creeps across the sun, there will be many moments where it's a crescent, where it's not fully occluded. There is still light. So you might feel that you're just inhabiting that part of the transition here. And that transitions can make us feel tight. So go into the tight places of your body and let them become open and heavy. Two more breaths, really letting go. Little grips. And then come back to the center, everything in neutral. Good. Bend your knees, placing both feet on the floor. Come into some pelvic tilts. So as you inhale, roll the pelvis forward. And as you exhale, tuck under. Here, we can invoke the energy of the oceans. What's exciting about this eclipse is the scientists are all paying attention to their different areas of interest. So a big question is, how will the animals behave? How will this affect, what was I reading? The pandas. How will they feel, or how will they behave when they're plunged into darkness in the middle of the day? Perhaps this will have an effect on the oceans, as the moon always does. We'll see. Good. So now you've got some little bit of movement in the pelvis and the water element. Let that become still and really press your sacrum down. Draw the navel point down. Draw your low ribs towards each other so you're toning your abdominal wall. Take a nice deep breath in here. As you exhale, engage your core more. As your knees come in, arms go through the air and alongside your body. So inhale, we open to the sun, feet go down, arms go up. And exhale, slowly knees come in, covering your body. Keep going on your timing. Just practice covering and uncovering. Concealing and revealing, both aspects of the play of the universe. Just 2 more rounds. Next time your knees are in, keep them in. Arms go out to the sides. Jatara Parivartanasana. Now we're squeezing around the center. So as you inhale, knees almost all the way to the right. Exhale, return to center. Shoulders stay anchored on your mat. Inhale, legs to the left. And exhale, center. Now I'm imagining that our knees are like the moon moving across the sky. One recommendation about the eclipse that I appreciated was to simply be present for it. Be present for it. Worry less about trying to take a picture through your app or sharing on social media. Be present to the whole process. Let it affect you. Next time you're moving through center, happy baby. Side to side, showing the soles of your feet to the sun. See what I did there? Okay, then bring the soles of your feet together, knees apart, in reclined Baddha Konasana. You can continue rocking. But here, really move your knees away from each other as you hold your feet. You get more of an inner thigh stretch. As you rock, some good pressure on the kidneys and low back. Good. And then reach both legs and arms towards the sky. Flex your hands and feet. Push up through the heels of your hands and feet. On your exhale, draw your front body down. So right around the solar plexus, squeeze back towards your spine. Yet, you can breathe fully. Now we'll add Bastrika, which helps create a little heat, gets things moving all the way to the perimeters here, to the, out to the edges. So as you inhale, flex. As you exhale, point. So extend ankles, feet, and wrists. And the whole breath comes through the nose. Inhale, exhale. So it goes through the nose. Flex, point, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Think of yourself as fanning the flame of your soul. Flex and stay, hold in. Push the ceiling. Push, squeeze, 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 reach, reach, reach. And let it go. We'll do rainbow legs. So if your space requires it, you might need to move to the side as we're going to do the full legs like a rainbow across the sky. So go along the center of your mat. Start with both legs up. And then the right leg falls and the left leg chases it. So now you're in a twist. Draw the shoulder blades out from under you. Pause here. In this supine twist, legs are stacked to the right. Then on your inhale, left leg goes up towards the sky, moves across the sky, and then naturally, the right leg comes along, chases it as you come all the way down to the left. Pause here. Draw your shoulders back. And now move with the breath. Inhaling, right leg goes across. Left leg chases it. Exhale, legs to the right. Inhale, left leg goes up. Right leg chases it. All the way to exhale, legs come together to the left. Keep going on your breath timing. Right? This is opening up, tapping into, stimulating, however you want to think of it, chakra 1 and 2. So it's expanding our roots and bringing in movement. Or you could think of connecting to the element of the earth and the element of water. Right above that, fire. Let's go once more each side. The next time your legs are to the left, roll all the way over, and then make your way to all fours, hands and knees. Here on all fours, put your attention on third chakra, but in the back body. So there it is, kind of just beneath, the shoulder blades. So if you think of solar plexus, go straight back. And as you inhale, press this part of your body towards the ceiling as you tuck your chin and tail. And so we're lifting the back of the solar plexus. You can think of it that way. As you exhale, melt down, solar plexus, moving towards the earth as you tip your tail up, chin up. So we go, inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Focusing on the third chakra. Okay, one more like that. And then as you come through neutral, side to side cat-cows. So sweep your hips and your head to the right. You're going to squeeze the right side of your body. So really draw your right ribs towards that hip. Give a good squeeze. Head tilts alongside of that. Coming through center, and then exhale, other side. Now you squeeze the left rib towards the left hip. Inhale through center. Exhale, squeeze to the side. So again, our body taking the shape of a crescent. So when we work with yoga and yoga therapy, we work with images. It helps us recognize that all that is in nature is within us as well. And it changes the system. This is called linking. Keep going side to side just a little bit more. So if you're linking to the idea or the image of a tree growing, something within you grows as well. Here, if we keep taking our body through the path of the sun, the path of the moon, it helps us connect to that. Moving it through a pathway, going through a portal. It helps the part of ourselves, the subconscious, get in tune. All right, coming to the center, toes together, knees apart, settle back for child's pose. The subconscious works with imagery and memory. So it's not super interested in facts. It's not super interested in thoughts and affirmations. But it is interested in sensations, emotions, and how memory affects us. So as you settle here, settle into your soul. That's not a fact sentence. What is that sensation? What does that feel like when you think it? Two more breaths. Come back up to all fours. If your hands are getting tired, you could also do all of this on the forearms. Extend your right leg back, toes turned under, and rock your heel back and forth, stretching your toes, stretching your calf. Arms are strong and steady. So what we link to matters very much. Where we place our attention, the things we allow to come into our awareness, into our lives, it matters. So as you inhale now, lift your heel, lift your chest. Now as you exhale, belly button back, knee towards your nose. So inhale, reach long. Curve, exhale, pull it in. Back and forth now in the frontal plane. Really focus on belly button in. Tone that lustrous gem. Next time the knee is in, stay in. Hover here for just a moment, pushing the ground away. Curve, 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 strong, strong, strong. And reach it long, toes come down again. Left arm goes up for a twist. Shoulders roll back, lean back. And touch down. Left leg extends behind, toes turn under, rock the heel. Increase the movement. Inhale, heel goes up, heart goes high. Lift your gaze. Exhale, belly button in, knee to nose. Two more. This time when the knee is in, stay. Belly button in, push the ground away, tuck, tuck, tuck. Looking inwards towards the soul. And let it shine back out. Leg goes straight. Lengthen through your crown. Twist. Lean back. Little smile here, relaxing your face. Eyes are bright. Might as well have them bright, looking wherever you can to drink in light now, because you better not look at the eclipse. Touch down. Come to kneeling. Let's prepare the arms and heart. Arms extend. Inhale, back bend. So rooting into your shins, lift your sternum and do a back bend right over the back body part of the solar plexus. So there's a little bit of a squeeze to the back body. Exhale, reverse. Draw the ribs in, curl your shoulders forward. Inhale, back bend, roll the arms open. Exhale, curl in. Two more. Okay, then from your next back bend, bring your gaze forward, draw the ribs in, fingers go up, down, and back. Push out through fingers, index and thumb, reaching from the solar plexus. Right, that's imagery. It's coming out from the chest. Now press out through the pinkies. Good, keep the breath full. Arms go straight ahead. Keep the underarms sucking back. Hands as wide as your shoulders or more. Hands to your mat. Turn your toes under. Float your knees. Keep rooting into your finger pads. Engage the core. Good, one more breath. Igniting more work of the core. And down doggy. Keep wrapping your triceps towards your eyes. Here the arm bones are wide. Pedal your feet. Then take little baby steps forward. Uttanasana. It's a long journey here, watching the path of the feet, all the way to Uttanasana. Spread your toes and bend your knees deeply. With your body on your legs, making contact. Clasp your elbows and draw down. Even just the breath creates some compression of body and legs together. It's a good squeeze. You stay, or if you can, clasp your elbows or forearms behind your knees. This is not a big deal. Okay, you can stay or change. Draw in. Then stay or straighten your legs. Body in a deep forward fold. Press into your heels a little bit, and then isometrically press them away from each other. See if you can, even in this forward fold, broaden the inner thighs, broaden the sitting bones. Notice how it feels through the whole body to open up there. 2 more breaths. Deep Uttanasana. And slide your hands to your hips. Circle your shoulders back. Take 2 breaths to come to standing. Five-pointed star. There it is. Nice and bright. Shine through the hands. Shine through your feet. Deep breath in. Exhale, bend. Draw the shoulder blades down as the elbows come down. Good. One more. Stay low, palms down, heels up, balance in goddess pose. Let your goddess within, balance, extend out. Good. Lower your heels, stretch open. Turn your legs in, bow forward. With your body long, bend and straighten the legs. Knees go wide and legs straighten. And the next time your legs are straight, stay straight. Drawing the navel in, walk your body over to your left foot. Wrap your body around your left leg as best you can, bending your knees as much as you need to. But here again, pressure of your body on your leg as you draw your forehead towards your shin. Doesn't matter if it touches, doesn't matter how close it goes. The effort is what we're working with. It's what matters. Now, draw the right hip back. So again, we're kind of in a banana shape. Sense your way with your mind into the right side body. Keep that open. The flame needs oxygen. Soul needs breath. And walk your way to the other side. Now we're squeezing the body to the right leg. Draw the left hip crease back. Body comes back to neutral. Bend your knees, slowly roll up. And with hands on hips, turn your legs out again and bend your knees deeply. Now sweep your tail. So again, squeezing the sides. All right, all our movements today have this kind of crescent feel. So I want you to remember how this practice feels when you're watching the eclipse. You've already embodied it. You can think of it that way. Good. Through neutral. Now warrior 2 on the left. So left side turns out. Inhale, bring your palms together. So the body wraps forward. As you exhale, pull like an arrow back to the chest. And then release. Inhale, go get it. Palms together. Grab the bow, pull back to the heart. And then fling it back. 2 more. Eyes are focused. Good. And with palms together, reach up. Okay, so trace a path all the way to the 12 o'clock here, deep in the bend of your front thigh, front knee. Open up to warrior 2. And quietly change to the other side. So left leg turns in, right leg turns out. Warrior 2, nice and deep. Okay, so we're thinking of the eclipse as a portal. Inhale, you're staring right at it. Exhale, pull to the heart. Courage. And let it go. Inhale, palms together. Exhale with courage, pull to the heart. And let it go. 2 more. Then palms together. Push into your back heel. Roll the back hip forward. So it's kind of a wide open warrior 1. Fingers to the sky. Rooting into your legs. Stay. Breathe. Attention to 3rd chakra. Let the sun in. Open up to warrior 2. Straighten your legs and step or hop your feet together. Good. Let's do a whole energetic clearing. So that we're taking our best selves through the portal. So we'll do little circles. So down around the ankles, stir it up. Right? Move the air, move your blood. Come up around your knees. You could think of this as tilling the soil of the earth. Right? A lot of us are planting. Well, those of us that are getting onto it kind of late. Come around the hips, stir around the belly, around the chest. It's like you're just clearing out. It's like a shower around the throat, crown, overhead. Clear the air and reach over. Do it again. Come up a little faster. So we go legs, hips, body, throat, head, over. Throw it away and clear. Coming up the legs, hips, heart, head. Do it in 3. 1, 2, 3. And over. And 1, 2, 3. Over. Keep clearing. Breath is moving. Feet are planted. You're steady. Right? What are you clearing? What are you releasing? Your consciousness doesn't have to know. It's okay. Let the subconscious just throw it out. 2 more. Is there an attitude you want to leave behind? Next time you're up, stay up. Hold in. Let it go with sound. Tree. Shift onto the left. Build Vrikshasana. I'm doing this on purpose after a lot of movement. Movement to stillness. How quickly can you shift? How quickly can you move scattered energy inwards for stability? Good. Shift. Other side. And release. Step to the front of your mat. Good. Shift onto your left leg. Hold your right knee in front of you. Foot is flexed. Push your leg into your hands and stand tall. Now, draw the navel back. Draw your knee in. Release it back to a high lunge. So it swings back, plants, and you reach up. Now we move into a little flow here, really igniting the work of your core. So inhale is lunge. Exhale, pull your fists back, elbows back, bring your knee up. And we say, ha. So we go inhale, lunge. And pull it up, balance. Ha. 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 Two more. Ha. Ha. Stay in the lunge. Cosmic head rest. Inhale, stretch high. And touch down, lunge. Step forward, Uttanasana. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise. Palms together. Other side. Shift onto the right leg. Hold your left shin. Push your leg into your hands. Get tall. You could always do this one-handed if you want a little help to balance. On your exhale, shoulders back. Draw the knee in, navel in. Okay, reach it back for a high lunge. And 7 times we go, ha, ha, pull it back. Ha, this is strength. Ha, ha, 2 more. Ha, ha, stay in your lunge. Cosmic head rest. Right, let the center shine outwards. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, touch down. Step forward, Uttanasana. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Reaching forward. Inhale, rise. And palms together. Take a deep cleansing breath. How could we have a sun-based practice without Surya Namaskar? Let's say hello to the sun in 3 phases. The first, when we can totally see it. The second, in darkness. The third, when we can see it again. So we recognize the path. So here we are in the light. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow. Right? Bring to it this attitude of brightness. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, plank. Brightness, strength. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra. Shine it forward again. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Breathe into the nose. Out through the mouth. Release excess heat, but keep what nourishes. Bending your knees, look forward between your hands. Step or hop, Uttanasana. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Reaching forward. Inhale, rise. Exhale, palms together. Allow to come to mind any darkness that you're working with or through. What is keeping you from the light of your soul, from the light of source? What is making your light a little dimmer? Allow yourself to feel into that sensation while you go on a silent round of Surya Namaskar A. Before coming out of this dark phase, where the light is totally obscured, let's rub palms together and close your eyes. Use your warmed palms to cover your eyes, the eye sockets, softly and comfortably. But here we plunge into complete darkness. Breathe. There is a moment when it starts to pass. So behind your palms, slowly open your eyes, noticing a little bit of light coming through. Keeping your eyes open, slowly, quietly peel your hands away, revealing more and more light as you do. Do you feel the full surrounding of the light of your room? Notice how you feel. And with this new feeling, one more round of Surya Namaskar A on your breath timing. Invite the light back. Om Namah Shivaya. I open to the light. Feel your way into what it feels like to be free of that darkness. It's okay if you can't name it. Your system knows. Inhale, reach up. Palms together overhead or separated as needed. Exhale, crescent. Humbly fold to one side. Again, traverse the heavens. Crescent to the other side. Once more each side. Renew your strength and then go again. And release. Inhale, arms out and up. So from bend to straight. Lift, touch your palms. Exhale, bend your knees, touch your mat. Inhale, chair pose. Sit low as you reach high. Exhale, touch down. Inhale, root to stand all the way up. Exhale, bend your knees, touch your mat. Stay low in the legs. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, touch your mat. Inhale, rise up. Last time, exhale, touch your mat. Bend your knees. Inhale, chair. Exhale, touch. Again, all the way up. Shift onto the right. Natarajasana, baby dancer. Hold the right foot. Press back, heart is open. Wrap your right ribs forward more. And release. Other side. And release. Step to the front of your mat. Inhale, stretch high. Exhale, humbly fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bow. Step to downward facing dog. Bring your feet together, arms strong and straight. You could also do this on your forearms or standing with your hands against the wall. On your inhale, reach your right leg straight back, standing heel lowers. Exhale, come forward, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, plank, knee to nose. 2 more. This time, all the way to pigeon. Turn your legs out, turn your front leg out, drag your knees together, heart is high. Start here by rolling the shoulders back, lifting your chest, lifting your gaze. You can stay just like that or pull your legs together more, tone the buttocks more, and reach up. Add a back bend if you like. Front foot is active, so your legs are very active. King pigeon. And touch down, taking your back knee back, forward fold, coming into the hip stretch. Put some pressure on Ajna, so the third eye. Press there at the brow point and down towards your nose. Breathe into the inner quiet. You can stay or come into revolved pigeon. So I know some of you like to do this on your back. You do pigeon on your back, supine pigeon. And if you're in that position, then take your legs to one side to twist. So if you're doing supine, now do supine twist. If you're here with me and would like to move into the twist, bring your left elbow to the mat in front of you, just there in the center. Then palms together. Then lift your right elbow so you can really press your palms like a panini press, pushing your right hand against your left, lean back. Right, spiraling through your crown, turn to look towards the ceiling. And touch down. Come back to downward facing dog. Step your feet together. Inhale, left leg up, three-legged dog. Exhale, come forward, knee to nose. 3 more. The third one, all the way forward to pigeon, or come into supine pigeon. Drag your knees together. Tuck your tail, heart is high. Stay or rise up. Breathe all the way down into the ribs, plexus. Perfect oxygen for the perfect flame here. And touch down. Bow forward. Return to the darkness. Continue to return to the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. And yet we remember that there is a stillness, there's a soul within that is unchanging. It is Prakriti, no, it is Purusha, it is spirit. But our bodies, they know the cycle. Our egos know the cycle for sure. Inhaling, rise. And come into the twisted version that you did on the first side. So if you're with me, right elbow down, press your palms, lift your left elbow. Do your panini press hands as you lean back into the twist, gaze towards the ceiling. And touch down, return to all fours. Let's restabilize, so place your block between your thighs. Lower to your forearms. Take a deep breath in and broaden the chest. Exhale, melt your heart. Draw the low belly in and up. Turn your toes under. Squeeze your block and lift your hips up. Draw towards your center. So really give your block a good squeeze here. As your hips go higher, you're rooting into the earth, elbows, forearms, and fingers. Move your chest towards your feet. Keep squeezing the block, 2 more breaths. Strong shoulders, strong center. Walk your feet out to plank. Keep hugging that block. You can lower your knees as needed, but if you can, stay here and hover. Hug your block, look at the floor in front of you so head comes back a little bit. And lower to Sphinx. Elbows can come more forward as needed to release your low back. If you can stay in this nice long curve, just be. Heart is high. The breath, do the work. Melt your back body with every exhale. And lower down. Turn to one cheek. Do a little earthing here. Sliding your hands back. Once more into child's pose. Remove your block. Stretch your back out. It's humble posture of offering and pranam. Use your hands to slowly walk your body up. Let's sit. We'll do Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. So we come into a sensation of balance even as we move through a cycle. Lift your dominant hand. Connect index and middle finger. Fold them into your palm. Lifting your wrist, bring your hand towards your face. Plug one nostril with your thumb and breathe in. All the way to the belly. Plug the other nostril with your ring finger. Exhale through the other nostril. Nice and slow. Stay on this side to breathe in. Plug and exhale. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Take your time. Nadi Shodhana. The next time you exhale through the left nostril, release the control of the breath and observe. From here, I invite you to stay seated in meditation or recline in Shavasana. I'm going to sing the Anusara invocation. If you know the words, please join me. The translation is, I open myself to the light, to the auspicious Lord, the true teacher within and without, who takes the forms of reality, consciousness, and bliss, who is ever present, full of peace, true light. So let the words of the mantra envelop you, inspire you, and help you be in your stillness. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchitananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchitananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase. Om Namah Shivaya Gurave Satchitananda Murtaye Nishprapanchaya Shantaya Niralambaya Tejase. Om. Stay as long as you like. And for Shavasana, practicing our last moment, now you practice the rebirth. Just begin to let your breathing deepen. Wiggle your fingers and slowly come back to life. And then lovingly draw your knees into your chest. Roll to your right side and rest in the fetal position. From the position of the womb, we emerge once again as you slowly return to a seated posture. We are changed from having practiced the sacred art of yoga. So to your own inner system and to the lineages of yoga, I invite you to take a couple breaths of gratitude here for things that have healed within that you're not even aware of, simply by moving and breathing with intention. And let's finish together in the sound of Om, sealing our practice before moving in to the rest of our day. Breathe in. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste. Happy eclipse season. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.